Alright, I guess 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you've seen Soul Crusher do this, it's pretty much nothing new.
I got all of the strength. You actually think you'll make it through the trial like this? Don't make me laugh, Luger. The gears of fate that grind the curse bind upon us an armor of death. It's a key and a lance that pierces space and time. Souls encircle the throne of the void. The branches of history reach out to infinity. Be gone! Do you have what it takes to destroy, to choose, to pass the trial? Answer me, Luger Kresnik!
I know, brother.
So Luger's voice is on just for the kicks, I guess.
It's nothing.
Also, here's things for Innocence fans. But we're not gonna be hearing too much of it.
Okay.
Get ready to see a lot of falling snow. It is such a good move for doing this. It moves you fast, kills really fast. I guess the beauty of this is those bosses that used to give people a lot of trouble, you can destroy them easily. Oh god.
Five monsters have been dispatched. The candidate has completed the assignment.
Julius, help her!
I'll increase the mic a little bit more just in case. Let's do it. Shoutouts for UFO table. Too bad we gotta skip it to go fast, but it's what it is.
I'll pass. Mabo Curry. I don't really need anything.
I like Abyss when, like, I want to say Abyss is one of the games I played during my slump years in high school, but I really love it for that. Also, let's see, we have Luger as Luca, or Ruka, however you want to put it, and then we have Jude as Leon. Other characters also going to be like that? Let's go.
Want me to show you? I'm headed to the station.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Sure.
I guess compared to Soul Crusher stream, pretty much this is, I'll just say it, it's pretty much noob friendly. You start overpowered, all you gotta do is just know how to run places. So how is everybody today? I'm in the East Coast. It's 4:30 a.m.
So, are the bad people gone now?
I'll stop the train. How could anyone do this? The enemy could be hiding anywhere. We better proceed carefully. I won't hold back.
All right.
Stay on guard. Links sure are useful. Yeah.
I think not getting stunned. Oh wow. Oh well, okay. I think getting stunned is pretty much a basic you never want to do in any Tales game.
I won't hold back.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh man.
Perfect.
I'm doing so well. Let's do it. There we go. Levels aren't too bad earlier on anyway.
We're almost at the front car. Be on guard. Got it. Let's check it out. Right. What did I just see?
A Tales speedrun resembles watching a dating sim speedrun.
We still have to stop the train.
To be honest, EMP, no. But I'm doing it because
It's not
pretty much
safe.
I'm newish to speedrunning, and it pretty much says if I can do it, anybody can do
If I
it.
must.
Ease yourself into speedrunning. If I can do it, you can do it.
The train's shaking far too much. Something seems very wrong here.
Yeah, pretty much perfect execution, but I've been having a lot of errors recently. Not gonna let him get me down though.
Remember how that feels.
okay? No injuries?
Elle, are you okay?
Yep, right as rain.
We're almost at the front. Yeah.
You mean by way the choices? I guess I could have. That might have been an oversight from me, but
Why is he here?
that means we get a
What?
split second choose to see which one is the shorter one.
Fine. What is this?
What's going on? Did you get him?
Hey. I'll kill Julius.
I guess the big draw is that people here just want to see the bad ending. Well, let's go for it.
Who are you? Are you okay? No injuries? I'm glad you're okay, Nova. Fine, I'll sign the contract.
One treasure chest after another. And we can totally just...
Want to come with us?
Yeah, that is true. With Berserk, you can dodge everywhere, but that's probably because you're technically in free run forever, or by default, right?
Alright, first things first. Let's catch a train back to Triglyph.
Another train? Learning all those skills is...
You know, I do feel stronger than I used to.
Here's the main thing: just sell whatever you have, what you carried over, and you're good to go.
Hiya, Nova here. Don't forget another surly payment.
Your team-up attacks have gotten way cool.
Also, I will say, as far as the depth goes, don't go too, I would say, excited about it. Because one time I sold something and ended up with 1 million gold at this point. And what happens is that Nova bugs you for every screen transition. And since you can only pay 5,000, that's gonna happen for a while. Okay.
We've really been...
There we go. But wait, there's more. Click here and click here. So let's ask this: how do you all feel about Xillia 2 compared to 1? Because I'm one of those weird people who I played 1 after this, so I'm treating 1 as like a prequel,
Is this where you live?
even though that's probably like a twisted way to look at 1 and 2 together.
It's mine, though I'm more like a freeloader right now. Okay, I won't put any tomatoes in.
This always bothered me too because he says not tomatoes, but it's still red soup. So what is it? It's still tomato soup.
Fine, I'll catch Julius.
Luger seems like he's down on his luck. You and me will have...
The thing that made me enjoy this game a lot was just how the combo system, you can just spam falling snow like what I'm doing right now, but you can like get creative whatever you're doing. A lot of freedom, fluid movement, and it just got to the point where I played this game so much I was like, hey, let me go fast with this game. Let me do like a YOLO fast run.
Let's try to
And
find
here
the
I
missing
am.
cats.
So I guess we're gonna go to Marksburg first.
It's all here. Thanks for the paint. You've been dropping such. Wow.
Let's go with Marksburg.
Have you ever read his diary though? I feel like Luger's diary as the synopsis is similar to Luke's in Abyss. He like comments about how he feels about pretty much everything that's happening in the story. Also, let's turn on Glory because I'm a baby.
Looking for Julius?
Oh, I just went to the wrong place. Whoops.
Your clothes sure smell nice. What's that smell from?
Do they? I don't do anything special.
You're so
Maybe it's just a
crazy
fabric
lady.
softener. Also, I don't know why I didn't process that, or rather change her model. Probably does that for every character.
I'll grab the cat for you.
Huh? Where'd Mr. Kitty Cat go? Hey, that guy with the black glasses. I've seen him before.
I've always wondered how Luger's voice actor in English always thought it's like, hey, you're not supposed to talk in this game, but you still talk. Still get paid.
You better nail this, because it's hammering time!
Huh?
Well played.
You're so beefy, Luger. I could sure go for some beef right now.
We've really developed a knack for these jobs. Maybe we're more cut out.
It's here.
Sweet! Could I...
So how did you meet this informant person?
Swim with sharks,
Well, you
wake
know
up
what
with
they
fleas.
say. Swim with sharks, wake up with fleas.
Is that how it goes?
Wait, is that how it goes? A demon of the alleyway.
Also, shout out for Eternia.
Huh? What just happened?
Be careful. He's not the Rowan we know.
I don't understand.
Yeah, this can't be him. It can't be. That can't be Rowan.
Yeah. Now
This is the...
And for whatever reason, if you import like cosmetics or like fashion items, so spoilers for the Chromatis cameo. But again, for some reason, I think it's with Leia and Rowan. For whatever reason, their first accessory slot always resets to their glasses or their beret. So you can tell like her hair is like sticking out of the
Thank
hat
you, Hurston.
when she's wearing Farrah's hairstyle.
Certainly.
One, two, three, go. Rock, beat, scissors. I win again.
That's 6 times in a row. You're unbeatable at this.
You?
What's going on? How have you been?
I don't know about that, but thanks. Coming from you, that's a great
Oh
compliment.
no, okay.
We've sure taken out a lot of these elite monsters.
I'd say it's only natural for any great hero of history. There are no bounds to the might of this geezer.
Ta-da! Nova the Dog, you're such a diligent...
I think I might have sold one more than I wanted to.
No luck. I can't get through to Balin's GHS.
Oh no.
At
They're
last,
in full
linked
force.
art was impressive. We couldn't have picked a more perfect opening. The more we perform such arts, the smoother the execution seems to be.
So how about that linked art we dig back there, huh? It's like our hearts were beating in perfect harmony. Whoa, that's kind of beautiful when you think about it.
All right, let's go. It's Alvin time.
I
Let's see
trust
who he is.
You really are one.
Yep.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, little lady.
I'm not little.
Don't hate me because I'm talented. We're hitting harder than ever with these linked art.
I always wondered what if Alvin was the main character in the first game. He was just like so interesting.
Careful, they're packing a lot of firepower. Hey, not too shabby there. Maybe you didn't need me after all. Guess.
Because we are gonna... Well played.
Smooth moves, Luger. Maybe even smooth enough to get your debt paid. Where is this Balin guy anyway?
If I were Balin, where would I slink off to hide?
Watch out!
She's a cute kid.
We have Mint as Elise, or Elise as Mint. Never mind. Or another one works. One came before the other.
I'm stronger, but I've still got a long way to go. After all, you're a big sister now. Hey.
Yeah, every time I look at you.
Wow, we really did a great job with that last linked art. It's like your souls are in perfect sync. I sure hope Balin's okay.
Well, if there's one thing Balin's good at, it's looking out for Balin.
So for those who have played this game and know about this boss coming up or saw it in a Soul Crusher stream, Vault is pretty much like the first noob killer. I like to define it that because I've had trouble with Vault because it's early on, you're still trying to learn the battle system, but they do not give you any mercy for this fight. But it's payback time.
It's totally out of control.
Almost hurt. We have to stop it. Alvin, act as a lightning rod.
Okay. Wait.
Can Spyrite really be controlled?
Please cheer up. We know you got this.
Yeah. Tipo volunteers to be your guinea pig.
What?
Thanks, everyone. Get
I'll keep.
The thing that always gets me is it's that one boss where he just like body slams you over and over, and if you get caught in that, especially on your first run, you're pretty much screwed.
So what the hell's going on here, Doc?
I don't know, but something is definitely not right.
This is really weird. Does anyone know what just happened?
The way I did it was that I just tried to get Zero Divide ASAP because that move is really good at going through the Iron Stance.
Spyrites are pretty dangerous, aren't they?
Well,
So Exodus is already gone? What was the point of...
It's probably too much as well.
Hiya! Sorry to be a
Oh, it's
member. I'm
not.
into the swing of... No.
So now we have to pay back more money, huh?
Yep.
That handkerchief you gave me earlier had a really weird smell.
It's not weird, it's cologne. An essential part of a gentleman's faux casual grooming routine.
Is there any greater joy than eating as much as you...
The thing that got me with Symphonia is that I did do co-op with a few friends, but the camera for... I played the GameCube version,
Nope.
but the camera
Starts tomorrow.
was... It didn't zoom out for some reason, unless it focused on the first player. So pretty much first player had to play like a caster or a healer or something.
Rolo, we're gonna ride on a boat.
Look at this crap.
Time for Chromatis.
Beat up his former coworkers, huh?
I want to believe he had a good reason, but... Ooh.
The alternate route that's going to, what was it, the Hema Mountains first? Like you can actually go to Lewin if you don't do the 3 seals. And it's not destroyed. Well. I think I remember that now. Yeah, you get Sheena early and you can, there's this thing where you do the Tower of Mana or something and you don't have enough party members at a time.
My friends. Let's start with the good news. All right.
My favorite part about Symphonia or Dawn of the New World on the Wii is that they give you extra shortcuts, but that's for like motion controls.
How does Beasley know about Luger's power?
Not exactly the tailored suits and financial reports sort.
I am curious about the next Tales game though.
Whoa. Never thought something like this would be down here.
Cost Julius a pretty penny.
He never buttons up his shirt, but if he does wear only a shirt, he just wears it. Alright, for your Innocence fans, even though you might have seen a glimpse earlier.
Show me what you mean.
Luger?
I remember there was like, I think Namco was interested in the Switch. I don't know if there's gonna be another game on the Switch or not.
Too
So
bad
let me just do this.
Yeah.
looks like
Oh, Luger! I was just...
Oh, that explains it. This is 50k. I'm just interested in the idea that we're just getting more Tales games, no matter what system it's on.
Dun dun dun! Raven, do you've broken the fifth.
Vera from.
We pretty much run them in easy mode, Alan. It's with the loading screen. If it were possible, I'd love to like do this on unknown, just like go wild with the combos and stuff.
You'll help me? But how do we search for it?
I feel kind of bad for your uncle.
That's...
Julius would love to see this.
I bet Julius would love to see this. I want...
They can grow trees and doors? That's incredible!
Open.
What's that up in the ceiling?
It's dual open world. Oh, it's just there is a scene that you're supposed to watch when you go through Oscorp, well, which is this area. There's a part where you see like all these vegetables and tomatoes and stuff, and one of the choices, it's either Julius would love to see this or tomato dishes are my specialty.
So much power!
Another fight with a great spirit, huh?
This is not what you wanted.
That cooled his jets.
Oh, my eyes!
They're all tingly.
I do hope we didn't get sunburned.
You got
An old...
Release it.
If I recall correctly, Usal High Road lies just beyond Helioborg.
Yeah. I just hope that info we got is reliable.
No, I understand. Like, it really compared to Soul Crusher's stream, I was watching it and I was like impressed with all the things he was doing. Like, I didn't even think of just like using food that much. No, I understand. I'll just admit right now, I'm pretty much a rookie to speedrunning. Like, again, I just love this game, so after playing it so much, I'm like, hey, let me just YOLO this game really fast, and here I am now. But the beauty of it is, if I can do this, you guys can do it too. So sign up for a 2018 marathon. I got a 10x EXP double damage, triple crit, and inherited arts. Everything else is just like cosmetic stuff. I think Alvin having a beard is fine, but they said it pretty much in the game too. You can't compete with Rowan.
I knew it wouldn't be so easy to find.
Oh, come on. Let's at least keep moving forward.
Oh, it's time for Kronos. Pretty much the second noob killer. If you don't have Power Charge 2, good luck.
What are you saying? Explain yourself!
Hey!
You don't need to know. I'll feed an answer out of you. Jude! Falling slow! Perhaps I toyed too much.
Hey!
Hang in there, kid.
Yeah.
My favorite character in the Xillia games? To play as pretty much Luger. I mean, it's obvious because this game favors him, and I did play 2 before 1. I've been trying to play a little bit of Jude. Pretty much, I'm trying to go through all the characters. Trying to do those hype solo videos you see on YouTube and stuff like that.
This looks exactly the same as Arisa, Maxia. Yeah, what a bummer. I was hoping they'd have, like, flying trains and stuff. They don't look normal. Ugh, what a pain!
Oh, just in general, I'd probably say Alvin. Because I just think he's amusing because he's probably the most normal person. Oh, I wouldn't say most normal, but you know what I mean. Probably the most relatable if you take out the whole mercenary stuff. Yeah, Rowan is good too. Badass old man. Look at his trunks.
Really? That's the first thing you say to me?
The game with Luca, it's Innocence, I believe. It was originally a DS game, and Innocence R was Vita. I don't think that neither of those came here.
You had me worried.
I've always wondered though, have we had a fist fighter who throws people like Senel? Because we've had fist fighters, but
Good, huh?
I don't know about actual throwing characters.
So I guess Muse's headed to the Holomont?
Sounds like it. Good for us.
Well, Agumike, I have more than one. So, yeah.
Seems you've gotten a bit better at this.
Huh?
I mean, I know Muse has a grab move technically, but look, it's Douse.
We'll have to use force. It's true. She seems different, right? You're wrong. The divergence catalyst is to blame. Yes.
Did you expect any less from me?
I'm gonna pop up a holy bottle because I've been having pretty much I suck when it comes to dodging, quote unquote, dodging enemies.
So, it sure is great to be...
The path here is steep, so be careful. Especially you two.
Okay, be careful, Rolo.
We're finally seeing the art in these linked arts. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all.
I think this is the thing that keeps New Game Plus runs from being boring if you're going through them fast. There's always character banner going on.
We're almost to the summit!
Muse.
Okay, well, didn't reach that actual corner, but let's do it.
What? What happened to Mila's sister?
No! Muse! How dare you?
Mila?
I'll be fine.
Get
Hey!
Oh, that is right. Tales of Hearts did have that two different versions. Was it just the graphics that were different? And Hearts R was... It didn't have a version, right?
I destroyed your world.
What?
Hear that cat,
What
but
just happened?
get you in another run. Alright. For what it is, I think that is an interesting way to present the game, though. Just have, like, pick whatever you want. But I'm pretty sure the anime version got picked a lot more than the CG, right? They look like Tekken characters. I can see that. Yeah, it's practicing for a marathon, aka this marathon.
Let me show you how the world works. You want to talk? Set the pot to the kettle. Shut up! This has to be a joke.
So, are all higher-ups like this? I sure hope not.
Just a few.
It must be hard being a grown-up.
My favorite part about the wing boots, yeah, with the second run skills, there's like this thing where if you like go in the menu, you like stop, but you can keep spamming the menu. And they just like infinite flip or whatever forever.
Sword.
Knowing Julius, he'll be fine.
Glasses guy is okay?
Anything at all? My power. What makes you think I want to go?
You know, Fred, the way you're describing that for Yes, that reminds me of trying to get the
Really hungry.
map bonuses for Star Ocean 3 in particular, just to get those bunny statues to sell for full.
Are you sure you're...
Can't handle spicy food, huh, kid?
Huh? Oh my god.
You're right.
This is the bad ending.
Of course I
When the actual thing happens, I'm probably not going to try skipping just to like showcase it. I mean, I'll see like how I am on time just in case.
When things...
Actually, no. Let me do it in Aladi Sea Haven. What's up? Come on. Come on. Oh man.
Ding, 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 ding! Time to 100,000 gold.
We need to pursue Julius.
Glasses guy ran off again?
Yeah.
But I am in a Lottie Sea Haven game. Come on, game.
Bleh, Rideau's here.
This is the town where I lived when I was a child.
Pretty sure you're still a child. Why do you think... Aw, I wanted to see Rideau's face.
For what it is, with what everybody thinks of the dev system, I will say that it at least is accurate with how often they call you for payments. Pretty much a message of don't get into debt, kids.
I don't mind, but why?
Hey, it's Sheena. Sheena Muse.
So this is a fractured dimension. I wonder if the light spirit climb here is different. There are monsters here who camouflage themselves as rocks. Best stay on your toes.
You knew I'd be coming.
Yeah, I was watching Soul Crusher doing the poker for the regular new game.
Because I need her.
I was surprised at how
So
easily
you-
they got it. That game, poker, is very unforgiving with what you can get.
I'll lure the Phantom out.
You'll...
We have no time to waste.
Yes, let's hurry. I'm counting on you, Muse. Leave it to me, although you may want to get out of the way.
It's not over. We need to finish it off.
Before it's too late for Al.
I've had worse. I've had what is it, a Joker? And it was like, fine, do low, and I got another Joker. And in this game, if you get a jaw, you lose.
Of course I am. He's the only family I have.
Great.
Yay. I will say with
This is really
Vesperia,
starting to get fun.
Vesperia in poker, I've had like this problem of where it would always be a Flynn card because I believe he's an ace, and it would always mess up. Like you have like, I think you'd have a king, but then Flynn would come up.
Hello, Luger. How are things in the agent biz? This agent stuff will...
Very here.
I think that's I think that's Jude part 4. That's in when you get to.
Did you see it? Did you? Don't run so much.
Whoa, what is that town? The very first town you start in Xillia 1. Fenmont, there we go.
Don't tell me you buy drinks with taxpayers' money. None of your business.
But it is.
Actually,
So keep...
Oh god, somebody spawned right next to me.
These are the Mon Highlands, right?
then our first destination should be Canbelar.
Hey, Your Highness. You know when it's super cold and you get those weird bumps on your skin? Why is that?
Because it's cold. Acceptable progress, but I shall continue to strive for more. Fine work on that linked art back there. I haven't felt that alive in years.
Hey, hey, hey! You hear the news about the Shandu Coliseum? They're signing up fighters for tag battles now. Bet there's a sweet purse at stake. Hint, hint.
Great workout.
What? Hello?
I'll handle this.
Have an appreciation for swords, do you? This is over a century old, handcrafted by a brilliant blacksmith. Perfection.
There he goes again.
Didn't know Gaius had this side of him.
We have no limit.
Well, how'd that joke go again? Folded over 1,000 times?
Can't say I like the looks of that. Not one.
Don't mess up my big skill.
All too easy.
Hey, this is the...
Wow, level 40. Wow.
This city is as tedious as it is annoying.
The real thing is actually quite nice, really.
What's going on here? It's deserted.
Has the current king become a kings in their solitude?
But I just want to talk with you.
I always thought Wingo was a cool guy. Too bad you had to fight him.
So this is the Divergence capital.
This one's different from my sister. He's using a booster.
This guy's scary. Do something.
okay with this?
I
Yes.
do what must be done.
Figures you'd say that.
Hey, this...
We have no...
Easy enough to keep going. Although you can see that in Fractured Dimensions, the level stacking is real. Or not stacking, scaling.
Because you liked ruling?
So, what do you say, Jude? Up for a quick direct tether?
I appreciate...
Whoops, I'm on another line right now. Sorry, loser.
Not involving to the
Next stop is Jelly, right?
the HM Pokemon of Ruby and Sapphire. What is it? You got your fly and your surf?
Don't tell me you want my help with this.
Thank you. We're going fast, or at least I'm trying to. Oh, hey, Jerry, what's going on? How have you been? Mommy, I want to go there. Oh, look, here comes the rain.
Jealous?
What?
What's the term for that kind of character? Fractured Mila is what? The tsundere or whatever? The good kind that isn't abusive?
Let's get into the ruins before I catch a cold.
I hope there won't be any more thunder. Ew, it's all musty in here.
Ah, the humidity's making me swell up!
Can't do this.
I bet old ruins like these are full of ghosts.
Now is when you decide to bring that up?
Nothing wrong with being scared. Definitely.
walls here are so strange.
It isn't Spyrex. What is this thing?
It's time for Odin.
Looks pretty suspicious to me.
Is that some kind of monster?
Nowhere to run. Let's be sure to keep this up.
Everything looks fine on my end.
I don't know. Should we fight it?
Well, the monster dropped this. If only we knew what to do with it.
Don't worry, Lemmy. It's gonna happen soon, quote unquote.
You may proceed no further.
Oh yeah, Odin.
So you say, but we sure aren't going back.
So I'm of the firm believer that Odin is what happened to Kronos after Symphonia. Because why else would they have the same voice, you know?
Are we there yet? My feet hurt.
Stop whining.
Chibo can turn into a backpack. Yep.
Hey, I got my own backpack too.
What's inside of it?
Pretty stones I found.
Hey, I've gotta.
Okay, so we're gonna do that one strat. Where we just teleport out and back in. Thanks to the power of quick travel. So for those of you who've known this part, you guys know how you can find like items or like you find weapons for your 4 party members in this area, and they're like unique to this area. The thing that always got me thinking was that Odin says he defeated his version of this party. So does this mean you're like looting the party he defeated?
Look, it's glowing.
The arrogance of humanity. These hold our poetry, our music.
Being turned into data, so. To you who. Greetings, friends from the distant future. I'm looking forward to the day we can meet for real. And the day we can start living together in harmony.
That is...
It's not like I want to.
Let go of Al! You're not gonna take us down!
Yeah, you said it.
Wow, Tifo. Go for it.
Abilities disabled.
I'm so sorry. I know how important the data is to you.
You don't have to level with him. It'll only hurt.
Maybe, but still.
Hair is still clipping. I'm not gonna remove the hat because it's there anyway.
It's not so scary if I cover your ears, right?
Nah, Ghoul, without you, we wouldn't have anything. You and Gathers, rather. Let's do it. Lead monsters? Oh, never mind.
It's not that. I think there's a bug on your face. Hello, Luger. You've really been working your... You've broken the 5...
This is the
There is.
Thanks, guys.
Elle and Mila are still somewhere in the city. Let's go find them.
Sleep is good for the soul. Which is why I return to Luger's room every day. Except if it's a run.
Mila.
Figured what out? I'm coming too.
Exodus just doesn't give up. What sort of horrible scheme have they hatched this time?
Oh, it's here first. Thanks.
Nothing. She's always like this.
Okay, guys, I kind of missed when
Why
Soul.
can't they ever make this easy?
There he is!
Hey, don't get ahead of us.
I missed when Soul Crusher did the part where he has to fight Rideau in the ship, but I just want to know, did he let go of alternate Mila or did he hold on?
I'm coming with you.
Because, like, it would be against my own will, but I'll do the one choice.
Time for a change of plans.
I feel like this is just...
You know...
Let go, it's faster. I'll be honest, I've never actually seen what happens.
The women and children. I'm gonna be sick.
We can't let Elle see this.
I've never seen what happens when you let go, so this is gonna be new for everybody. Well, for me at least.
The Loon is the same model of ship as the Zenithra.
And here it is, under attack from Exodus. Gotta love the irony.
I'm curious myself, actually.
Is everything gonna be okay with Mila and Jude?
I understand where each of them are coming from.
No, that's my exit,
It's
okay.
a delicate issue. Elle's grown pretty attached to Mila, huh? Almost makes me a little jealous.
What do you want from me? I can do this.
Mila.
Come on. It's nothing big, all you did was scream. It is optional, but you get items for it. I don't believe there's a trophy for it, so you should be good to go if you just want to go fast. Lifetime regret. No big deal.
You're looking a little pale. Should we take a break?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I don't belong in this world.
Mila.
Yeah, once you get here, no matter what you did, you're pretty much... you can't go back, so... Yeah, lifetime regret.
The central hall should be just ahead.
Yeah, they'll probably have hostages, so...
Yep, your waifu... Okay, she's gone.
Now this is going to be fun.
Doesn't look fun to me, idiot.
You two ready? Yeah. We'll wipe that smile away.
Thank you. I won't forget you.
Jude? What is this?
Well...
She's wearing the same clothes, all she does is
You're not getting away!
I mean, she is right. Who is, like... What if she was just a replica?
It was the only way to save you. A friend of ours just died.
Mutt.
I knew that I'd see you.
Okay, okay. Let me just do this. It's still Mila, I swear. Oh, never mind. I don't have it.
I thought so too. And I'm pleased to see you looking as well as ever.
Look at that. We've racked up 50,000 chips already. Huh? What is it?
Nothing. I was just in awe of your ability to count a pile of money at a single glance.
Come on, Spawn.
We sure...
Muse, don't tell your comrades they're gross.
You. Luger, can I ask thanks?
Well done.
Teleported behind you.
Rowan was murdered?
It's Mun time. Not anymore. Even when Rowan's dead, they still want to sell Mun. It's just everlasting. Please. No matter where you go, there's always gonna be Mun, so you can look forward to that.
Murdered, huh? Just what happened in this world?
A cute little boy dawn.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Is dying like what happened to Mila?
I always wondered, since Luger has a huge flip phone, are flip phones gonna make like a big comeback soon? Because right now we just have like smartphones and stuff, but what if they make a flip phone that's just two smartphones together and they bend together? Because I want to say flip phones were like the thing back in the early 2000s.
Mila seems happy about your success too.
But maybe they're just shooting for contemporary tech. Also, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
So it is possible. We can make a world free of Spyrix.
I suppose you could say this is an ideal future. In that one sense, at least.
Oh god, okay. You know, those turtles have a fond memory because I think the first time they were introduced were in Abyss, and for like every single game they've always looked like that. Besides like more graphics or something, you can tell it's always the same turtle. Woo.
It's my summer villa. Didn't I ever tell you?
I would love to live in a house like this though.
Don't ask me. My cooking's better. How much do you know?
No. I thought he would say I know enough earlier. It's like minus 60 frames, I don't know. Well,
Stay back, Elle!
Wait for me. I'll end this.
I got your back.
it does end here.
Can't end here.
But you just said it ends here, God.
Daddy, this can't be happening.
Elle, I'm sorry.
We had no choice.
I'll kill Victor.
This must be so hard for Luga.
want to. For Elle.
I never understood, like,
I'm sorry.
what do you need all that huge pot of tomato soup for? Like, I'm pretty sure even with like all the party members and Elle, that's still not enough. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. No way.
Luger, about your own... Hey.
Mr.
Understood. I'm on my way.
Pres
These heavily populated areas certainly have a different feel to them.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice some frames just because I want to see the Star of Jude because I think it's amusing.
Let's draw out a star.
How do we do that?
Come on, Jude.
The star! I see it!
Okay, well, that was such a waste. I swear, there is a scene where Jude does draw a star with his fingers, and I'm like, it lights up too, and that just kills me every time.
No, there is one thing you will never break. My will.
Pitiful human emotions.
You don't get it, do you?
That emotion is what makes us stronger.
You were a...
Mila!
Perhaps I toyed too much.
The great spirit, Kronos.
Quite the opponent.
We would have been done without you, Luger.
It does.
Yeah, exactly. I get lost in Canaan so badly. That's why I didn't do the true ending. But it's good because people don't really see this one.
Staring.
Oh, fine.
I'm starting to worry their gazes are going to burn a hole straight through me.
Well, you do stand out a bit.
Cheese.
I've enjoyed...
we really doing the right thing here?
I don't know. And until we truly understand what's happening...
Thanks for trying to help. And sorry.
This is just the closest. Can you imagine the vending machines were able to dispense this much money? Or, I guess they'd be called ATM machines then.
Sorry. The boss, congrats on what, man?
We've...
So you don't have to take the elevator, just fast travel.
You'll come with me?
Promoting Luger to vice president out of the blue. They're up to something.
I think I've said this before in the chat during Soul Crusher stream, but there's this code you can do to like make the whole next section easy to skip. The thing is though, if I quick save and quick loaded, and it actually resets that, and I didn't know it, so I'm like, well, and you can't go back up once you go down.
Finish what you were saying before. What do you mean?
Don't tell me L's the sacrifice!
Okay, so...
Right behind you.
Yeah, Soul Crusher did Jude. Let's do Mila. Just for other side of the story.
Allow me to test your will. Here and now. You're too weak. Harden your resolve or you won't move onward. Can't you see I'll need you? This can't be.
There should be an exit from the underground training grounds. Can you do it for us, Mila?
We
Also,
don't
I'm
need to
gonna...
worry about Mila. Let's focus our full energy on getting out of here.
Let's see if I can redo the thing that happened with the other stream. Yeah, see?
Nothing can stop us. Yeah. Thank.
You would have done the same. Now, let us hurry.
I'm getting a little peckish here.
Okay. Good thing I didn't mash. My heart almost stopped.
You have surprisingly austere taste.
We're down to the wire.
It's time to settle this, Jude. If we must. I've had enough of you scum. It's time for you all to die. Jude! Twin blades! Too bad. Got your back. I'll help. We got this. Too bad. I'll wreck you. I still need practice. I got your back. I got your back. Curtain's closing. And guess what? It's over for you.
Thanks, Yuzei. Okay, let's give her. Let's just because.
Here, tested by the Cresting brothers. Ivor.
And with that, all is settled.
I think I...
Yuzei doesn't deserve that.
That's my line. Where are you, Julius?
Mila!
It's secretly a plan to make it harder for, you know. Even though I don't think levels actually matter for that.
I have no choice.
Okay. I think this is the thing everybody's been going for, and...
Damn it.
I'm going to show it off. Just for, like... Even if I go overtime a little, overestimate a little bit, it'll be fine. But let's just see how it goes for those who haven't seen this.
Isn't there another way, Julius?
When it starts becoming unique, I guess.
There has to be something we haven't thought of. There has to be another way. There has to. I can't let Julius die. I can't.
No! I can't do it!
Hey, I pressed L1.
Stop! Please, just stop! Then I'll protect Julius myself.
Okay, let's show this part at least. Just
wait! Luger, stop! What?
Knock it off! Luger!
Release!
Why would you?
What have you done?
okay. Well, that's
Calm down. You have to listen to us.
You have to stop! Do you know what you're doing?
also. You know what I just realized? This entire run, I haven't even given the look at that. I haven't even.
It's
Wow.
too late. He's not holding back.
Please calm yourself. You
I am
must
so
listen to
sorry.
reason. This cannot be.
Damn it! Don't go making the same mistakes I did.
Why does it have to be like this?
Would you go so far for your brother?
You know there's no going back.
You're kidding me.
I was careless.
Okay.
That's time.